What's the mood in there?
The mood was surprisingly agreeable and kind of smooth. This has been, as you know, we've talked about this case over the last year, hard fought, bitter. Jury selection today went really smoothly. The judge allotted 3 days. It happened in less than 5 hours. So
what does that signify?
Well, it signifies that the parties agreed beforehand, unusual, that if any juror had any kind of strong opinion about either company, they would say so on a questionnaire and be immediately dismissed. And so there was at least a dozen people who felt strongly about one company or the other and were gone. And so that just really kind of moved the process along very quickly.
So each side has just 16 hours to make its case.
Right,
That's not long, right?
It's extraordinarily short, especially given the story that kind of, especially Waymo wants to tell.
So many details here.
So many details. You have the acquisition. The allegation is that Uber conspired with Anthony Lewandowski, a former Waymo engineer, to steal the trade secrets. So you have to try to explain all that. That's how they got the trade secrets. But in order to get damages, Waymo has to prove that Uber's using the trade secrets. So then they have this kind of whole scientific, technological dimension that they have to prove. So it's like, kind of, how do you explain all that? We've spent a year talking about it. It's so complicated. How are they going to boil that down in 16 hours? It's going to be really interesting to see.
How do you think they will do that? I mean, what do you expect them to emphasize?
I'm kind of guessing. So Uber insiders will tell you that they're feeling very good about the case now as it's going to progress, because they feel that that Waymo doesn't have the proof of technological use in the actual trade secrets, in the LiDAR, in the radar that we're talking about. I think Waymo may choose to emphasize the acquisition of the trade secrets. In other words, the theft of the trade secrets. There's a real drama around that. There's a lot of circumstantial evidence, a pile of it, that they can choose from, and could sway a jury with that evidence, even though it's circumstantial and maybe not direct proof of trade secret theft.
Walk us through the key witnesses. Two of whom are Travis Kalanick and Larry Page. Yeah,
right? Travis Kalanick, Larry Page, John Krafjic, CEO of Waymo. Those are the top people. Bill Gurley, I would put on that list. Former director, who's going to provide some pretty interesting testimony potentially. There's also just some Uber executives that are maybe lower profile that we haven't heard of that I think are just going to be very, very important.
Are they going to give the goods? I mean, we saw some of the I do not recalls coming from Larry Page, and are they really going to share real details here? I
have an article coming out in Business Week magazine tomorrow about Travis Kalanick's role as a witness and how important he is to Uber. He's been so well rehearsed. He's been doing depositions in this trial since at least July, and coached is not the right word, but practiced with his lawyers. And he kind of gives the same answer, that he just kind of knows only the kind of outlines of what happened. He doesn't know exactly kind of all the legal ramifications of what happened.